Happy New Year's! Yeah, I know I'm a little bit late on this, but been really busy. I just got done filming an update video for the drift mower, Operation Beast Mode, and I've been wanting to do this update for a little bit, just what's to come for this year. I just haven't done it yet. I figured I'd do it right now. Well, first off, we got Mr. Murray over here. I got a lot of work to do to it. I've been putting it off and putting it off. So I'm finally gonna get started on it again. I gotta put a new belt, redo the clutch system. I'm guessing these are the back rims that just came off of Beast Mode, and I'm gonna put some knobbies on those and use those for spares for the back. Also for transportation purposes to get it, because I have two different gates, a regular 3-foot gate and then a big double gate to go out of, and it's a lot easier to go out the 3-foot gate. So some thinner tires will be able to do that, and the tires I'm putting on these rims are hopefully going to hold air a little bit better than those big tires, so I don't have to worry about seating them and airing them back up and seating the bead again every time I try to use it. So for sure, Murray's getting worked on this year. I'm hoping to get another mower going, either Lil Red or the Yard Machines going, before I start working on this, because I'm going to tear this thing down and do some good work to it. So that'll come hopefully early spring, early mid-spring. Also having a couple issues here and there with the motor. It needs a carb rebuild. I'm just going to go through it, and whatever needs to be fixed is going to be fixed. So, everything from front wheel bearings to wiring that I never finished. And I'm going to hopefully stop neglecting it. Next up, the big Yard Machines. Now, I haven't told anybody about this yet, so y'all are the first to find out. I have decided to give it a name finally. I'm going to name it Orca. I know that's kind of weird and strange, but I just kind of figured it out. I wanted an acronym. I didn't want to steal somebody else's. Like I know Doc uses Mule. I don't want to take anything like that from anybody. I want to make my own, so I figured out Orca. Guess I'm going to have to paint it black and white or something. I don't know. But that's ORRCA. And for decals, I'm going to be putting on it's ORR plus CA, which stands for Off-Road, Rescue, Recovery, and Comrade Assistance. So it's the Orca vehicle, or Orca rig, whichever one you prefer. I still need to make it drivable. I lost the bolts when I moved, and I lost them somewhere. I have them. They're in a box. I just got to find them. I got the bolt for this motor that came out of the other Yard Machines I pulled it out of. That's too short, and the one that's for this mower itself. Well, the issue is that I messed up the bolt getting this pulley stack off the blown motor, the bolt that this mower itself needs for the stack. So I need to take that bolt for the length, and then take the shorter bolt for the thread type and bolt size. And I lost both of them. So once I find those again and get a new bolt, I can put the belt back together and start. At least I'll be able to use it once I get the motor running again. I have to rebuild the carburetor again, because I had a bunch of gunk build up in it, because it hasn't been running so long, because the solenoid went out and I just never replaced it. I have one to replace it, I just haven't done it. I'm getting ready to put some new tires on the front. I say new, they're actually old and crappy, but they're better than what's on it right now. Hopefully they'll clear the exhaust. If not, I'm going to have to redo the exhaust I just built right here. I've just started building. I started building, and I've been working on it for the stacks. I still got to weld this side up, do the header wrap, do the other side, and header wrap that, and then figure out how I'm going to mount the stacks and how I'm going to muffle it, because these things are loud and a little bit obnoxious, actually, because I'm using these stacks. They're exhaust tips off one of my friend's trucks, and they're big. They really make that exhaust loud on that mower. That's pretty much it that needs to be done to this for now. I want to get this one up and running to where I can use it, so I can start tearing apart that one, because I think that these yard machines will be a lot better utility-wise than the Murray will. So Orca will hopefully be coming before the Murray, so early spring. It's not too far away. I just gotta get it running, get the bolt, and then I can use it. And then we got Little Red over here. I've kind of started to neglect her a little bit. I still need to either weld or clamp the exhaust in that I built. I just did some Facebook updates on that one. All it is conduit piping, which goes into the original manifold that I'm either going to clamp down or weld to. I don't think I can weld to it, so I'm just going to clamp down probably. Cut some slots and clamp it. Going to this muffler. It's still loud, but it's better than it was. And I still have to do some carburetor work. The low idle adjustment, or not low idle, but the low speed fuel adjustment is not getting any fuel whatsoever, so I need to go back through it again, see if I can free that up, and go from there. Once it runs, I mean, it drives, it cuts, it does everything. It just doesn't like to run, and it's really loud. So once I do that, this will be together too. So I'll have, hopefully, this one and this one to replace the Murray, make my life a lot easier. And of course we got the racing mower, which has become quite a popular mower on Facebook. I've been putting it off too much probably, but you know, that's just how it goes. I got so much to get done. I put so many projects on my plate, I just had to put some stuff to the side, and this one's been giving me nothing but issues. Like I said a while back, I broke the steering that I just built because I didn't build it very strong, and the pipe that I used to extend the steering rod is just so flexible that it would flex, and it broke the weld. That weld, I think it is. So I got to go back and I got to redo all that. I'm still trying to brainstorm and figure out the chain drive setup. I think I have it basically figured out what I'm going to do, but I was waiting to get the motor running first, which is being a problem. I still got to figure out how I'm going to do my starting system since I broke the pull starter. Not only did I break the rope, but the bolts for the pull starter broke off in the block, so I have to extract those and get new ones if I want to keep on using the pull starter. So for now, I'm trying to figure out my electric start system. I was talking with a couple of guys about doing either a junior dragster based starter or doing a pull-in mower based starter system with the belt driven starter on a little cart. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'll probably do a belt driven starter on a cart. Just haven't done it yet. And then once I work on chains and everything, redo the steering, get my shifter done, and it's running and everything, I can drive it around a little bit, do a video on that, and then actually do safety stuff. So I'm going to put a roll bar on it, some sort of safety harness, because at the speeds I'm planning on going, 40, 45-ish, maybe even more, if I can pull it out of this motor, I will have a fun time, to say the least, when I roll this thing over going down that fast. So I'm going to do some safety upgrades too, beef up the front end, and good brakes, stuff like that here and there. That one's probably going to be another little while because I got other stuff I need to get done first. So this one will probably be summer to fall before I start working on it pretty good and hopefully get it done. I decided to put it to the side so I can get the drift mower built beforehand, because that's going to be a quicker build hopefully. I got it a lot more planned out. It's a lot less custom drivetrain because it's still using the original drivetrain. I'm just swapping axles, doing sprocket ratio changes and doing pulley ratio changes, and then a new motor. So that's not as hard as custom building a whole drivetrain based around a motor that's not meant to be here. So yeah, this one's going to be put off, and hopefully none of y'all are too disappointed. It'll be back, just not soon. And then some of y'all may know that a while back I bought a Troy-Bilt rider from a buddy of mine, and it's still sitting here doing nothing. I tried to mess with it a little bit. This was going to be a buy, fix, and sell type of deal because I hate hydros, and it's got it's a good idea, the pedal drive. This isn't a full hydro. You got your forward and reverse controls are there, but then hydro is linked to the pedal, so it's different, I guess I could say. But the motor's trashed in it. It has a hood that doesn't like to open. That's what it has. Alrighty. It's got a Kohler Courage 19 overhead valve. It's a twin cam, and this thing just spits oil out the exhaust. It doesn't have any compression. So I got to rebuild that. I'm going to have to do at least re-ring it, reseal what I take apart, new head gasket, that type of fun stuff. Got to find some specs for it before I do that, and that's going to be put off for a good while probably, because I do not want to rebuild this motor. I don't like messing with valve lash and everything. I'll do it, I just don't want to. So this is going to be put off, and it's not as fun as everything else. I got to do the fun stuff first. And then over here we have the Weed Eater rear engine and the John Deere that I forgot I had a while back. The John Deere, that's still not going to get messed with for a long while. It needs a rebuild on that motor. It's a flathead 8 horsepower. I had it running a while back. It'll probably still start and run if I mess with it long enough. It's got some safety switch issues, and the deck has some very bad rust issues with the linkages and mounts and everything. So I'm actually going to make this a grass cutter again. It's been in the family for a while, so I'm going to keep that. I'm not selling that one. This one, on the other hand, I want to sell once I get it going. But rats got to it before I bought it. So I got to deal with wiring. You can see the mess I have over here. I'm half tempted on just buying these and, having somebody else give it to somebody, or sell it for a cheap price, as just a pull start mower, no electric start, and call it good. I got to do some carburetor work though if I'm going to use it or sell it. I pulled the carburetor apart once. I didn't go through it that well. I don't really have much of a drive to work on it at the moment. So this one's just going to sit here too as well. I think that's about it update wise. So y'all have a good year. Like and subscribe. I'm hoping y'all keep up with watching these videos. I know I'm not the most fun person to sit and listen to, but I do some interesting things, and I'm hoping to do a lot more interesting things this year. Drift mowers coming up. That one's going to be fun. Do some videos of me ripping around on that thing. Hopefully I'm going to start building some trails out at my grandparents' property in Cedar Creek, so I can do Murray and Yard Machines videos. So all that's here to look forward to. Thanks for watching. Bye.